What is up, brother? Tell me you put too much. Oh, one thing I didn't do. Uh-oh. I think you broke something here. Holy shit. I hope it's that one-way bearing. Holy fucks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Okay, so my piston is stuck. Hopefully. Hopefully. Uh-huh. Um, this drive is broken. I just cracked the tooth, but I'll replace that in a sec. This thing, I need to make sure I am not freaking. What's it called? I didn't break anything. Oh shit! What is he doing, man? This is criminal. It's pissed me off. Cover. Okay, let's make sure I didn't break anything inside also. Because if it's stuck inside, we should get it out. Ah. Yeah, I was gonna try to freaking use a wrench to turn over the one-way bearing, but just in case that pin popped out. The one-way bearing is fine. What broke was this gear on the rotor start. Maybe I don't know. It was already breaking, been broken. Been using it like that. Okay. Fucking man. Please. And if it's that tight, holy moly, I got a long ways to break it in. Like if I couldn't turn it over because it's that tight. No, it didn't fall off. Oh, but the pin stayed behind. It didn't fall off. I don't see it damaged or broken. No, it couldn't fall off. But it's stuck on there with grease. Okay, yeah, that is fucking super fucking tight. Like, it's ridiculous. No wonder I've broken. You can break this if you don't. Holy moly. So that much pinch? What is up, brother? So check it out. I tried starting it right now so I can do a quick little freaking break-in cycle. And it got stuck. I took out the rotor start. Turns out that one of the one of the drives, don't know what to call it really, the little part, not the big gear, the small gear, where you put the rotor starter on, the drive, it wouldn't turn over, and my suspicion was, holy shit, the crank, I mean the connecting rod, but it wasn't. It's not. It looks good. Everything looks good inside. I thought also it was the pin. Nope, the pin's in there, the spring's in there. I remember how fucking tight these things are. So what I'm gonna do is put it back together, find another piece for the rotor start. Freaking yeah, that does not look damaged. Looks good in here. Real good. It's just one passage. Yeah, well I think we're in luck. Well, I don't know if I should call it luck, but I think it was a false alarm. Oh, false alarm. Damn, that's just fucking. Hopefully, I can turn it over. It should turn over as soon as I give it a shitload of heat. This one's a little tight, maybe tighter than the last one I broke in on the bike. But I gotta be, oh, so I gotta use a lot of care. Like if I was working, like if I was a pediatrician. Nah, those fuckers don't even have a lot of fucking care. They'll grab a kid and fucking inject them, like you know, without feeling bad. They'll just give you a candy, give them candy. But nah, you gotta put a lot of care. Oh, seriousness. Like for instance, I would not start this unless it was 200 degrees. Like that thing is tight. And that's good news. It's really good news because that gives me the opportunity to see if it takes more. Which I don't really remember. I didn't write it down. How could I remember? I gotta start writing things down like how many gallons or whatever I'm using. But I know most of them. Holy moly! I sold an SH that I broke in, and that thing when I took it out, like I ran the shit out of it. Like literally, I ran the shit out of that SH21. And when I when I sold it, it still felt like it needed to break in. I told the guy, "Hey, you better fucking you need to heat them up. You better heat them up. Better heat those engines up, brothers. Even though it's cause you oh man, you'll be surprised how long they last. They say 3-4 gallons. No, that's minimal. I mean, you can go through it within a gallon. I mean, I didn't even last a fuel tank one time. I mean, with the G 3.0. But let's hope that that's the case, brother. Well, it is. It is. I mean, why am I doubting myself? I've done it plenty of times. Yeah. Plenty of times, just one way. Give it fucking heat constant. Especially if it's fucking tight. All right. Uh, Fantastic. So I do have a spare little. There is a name for it. I just don't know it. Okay. The one they had was broken, and it looks like it's the same size. They're all the same size. The only thing I've noticed is that you can find yourself with different size hex drives, hex adapter. Well, the gear, you know what I'm saying? On it, it's probably bigger. The hexagon is bigger or smaller. Look, there's a piece of it stuck in there pretty good. I wonder if this thing was already broken, and I just kept. Maybe that was the sound I was always fucking complaining about. What the fuck is that? Sounded like a fucking like a car with the with a what do you call it, with the wastegate? With the fucking ones that shoot flames and shit. On their fucking, what do you call it? Put it on the two step. Those shits are fucking loud, brother. Shout out to the Supras. But fucking this thing, this thing's fucking. And I was giving it more heat, and I was still doing it. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe a tooth was already chipped off. Yeah, it's the same. I'm assuming I'm assuming it's the same pitch. They all are. They probably come from the same company. Hope you're having a wonderful day, brother. It's a nice day out there, unless it's raining. I've seen Pimp's video. It was raining. I think it was raining or rained after. But it's kind of always sunny in California. Not really. Not really. Lately, it's been sunny, but it's been okay. Not I haven't been out there. I'm like more worried about paying my bills, brother. I'm not here to talk about bills. I'm here to talk about this. Look, shit scared the shit out of me, man. Scared the shit out of my. Hopefully, man. Like I'm saying, not all. I've said it before. Not all engines, even though they're the same damn engine, they're not the same. It doesn't come out the machine, the CNC machine is not going to exactly. It's always going to be like a thousands or I don't know how much, but just quite something less than a hair would even matter. It does because it would be tighter, but maybe it has more than a hair. Don't know how much a hair measures. I do. I can't remember. Micrometer? No. Let's see. Hold on. Measurements in computers. No, not the. Um, um, Size in computers. In like there's a nanometer. Yeah, I don't think it's a nanometer. I think it's something else. Name something like when they do machining. Um, Measurements in machining. So what is the measurement called that is used to measure like the hair length? Not hair length, but the width of the hair. Two. Give me a second. That way my brain just microns. There we go. That's what I was trying to. So the measurement of microns. I don't think it's microns. Do you measure computer wafers in microns? Yes. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is then. Yeah, yeah. Because I was thinking the same, both of the things. All right, I can move on. My heart will go on. It is going on. Shout out to Celine Dion, brother. What a great movie. Jack, never let go, Jack. Oh, you know, so happens that we're close to the Antarctica or the ice wall where you can't fucking pass. I'm assuming that's where it was. The restricted area. It went through a restricted area. I don't know, bro. I don't. Now they're saying Titanic never happened. It's based on a true story, but I will continue. Um, tool. So we should have indeed another functional rotor starter. So I'm going to do a quick break in, just this one, and maybe possibly the. Oh, I don't want to turn it over right now. Crazy, brother. All right, which way? Don't tell me I turned it over and I couldn't turn it over earlier. Okay, what's going on? Y'all know what I mean, right? Like I took the plug out earlier. It didn't have the plug. I took the back plate and I tried turning it over, and I couldn't. Now you're telling me I can? Couldn't do it? Oh yeah, that needs fucking heat. I can hear. I can hear them. Hey, but it's not as bad as before. It's actually broken in. Well, obviously it has to, right? But I'll tell you this. I think it's doing it pretty fast. That's pretty weird though. It's still itching my head on how the hell I couldn't turn it over with my finger when I put my thumb in there, right? Or when they had the one-way bearing without the back plate. Yeah, it was pretty concerning. Let's heat this up. Oh, the wheel. There's always something there to. Always something there to start. See, I'm trying to get as much done as possibly can. These wheels aren't supposed to fit here. Can you tell? Pretty large, right? But I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna see if it's any stable. Reminds me of those little micro machines, Hot Wheels I used to have with big wheels. Finally, I have one I can fucking run. It's big enough to go fast. But this thing used to have a fucking little tiny engine. It still does. The engine looks tiny, but it's packing a punch in there, brother. If anything, oh, we'll see how it handles. It should do okay. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Why is this hot? Shouldn't be hot. Oh shit! I forgot to fix. Didn't get it this. Hold on. It's all fucked up. Oh yeah, this one's smooth. Smooth criminal or smooth sailing. Shout out to smiling. Well, yeah, sailing. Shout out to smiling. Saw his video. Winner, winner. We got another winner, Maxwell. Maxwell Smart, you're a winner today. You're a winner for joining us. You're a winner for tuning in, brother. Not a whiner, a winner. Like a real winner. I wonder winner and whiner are connected in the sense where it also describes somebody that whines a lot for not winning. No, not being part of something. So winning and whining is like the same. Practically this, almost the same. What do you think, brother? Hey, what do you think, Maxwell? Are you all right with the hantavirus? That thing is like, I should have put it the other way. I was looking up what hanta means. Turns out if something is hanta, it's something like, like, you ever been so pissed off for getting scammed? Kind of describes that. Or ripped off, or I don't know. It's weird. Like hanta is like, I don't know. I don't want to. Not no expert, but I can tell that fucking virus got me fucking pissed. Or what happened? I don't know. I got sick, brother. I can tell you that. Like something weird happened this morning. And then all of a sudden I was like, whoa. Kind of like if there was a parasite inside me fucking just pissing me the fuck off. Telling me that um, some weird things, Weird things I've heard before from other people. Nothing new, right? But it tried to stop me, brother. It's never the same. I mean, there's nothing that can stop me from like being able to. Hey, OGRCs, what's up, brother? How you doing? Enjoy your live stream, brother. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hanta means to deceive. Yeah, I've also been deceived, brother. You know what I mean? Or I deceived myself. Not quite sure exactly, but hey, there's a hint right there in Hanta, brother. What is really going on? Anyway, remember what Morpheus said. We spread. Not the Morpheus, Mr. Anderson, Agent Smith. But anyway, look, listen. This thing better start. Anyway, OG Nitro, OG, welcome back. I know you've been here before. Oh, right on with the 3-speed freaking launches, brother. I don't know if you caught my comment the other day, but I thought that shit was awesome. Like always, we need to go higher. But let me stick to this, man. Let me stick to this because a lot of times I just, just leave things unintended. Like I should have already had this started. Probably. One weird thing about these things is that if they glitch, I mean, I already know it's probably. Look, I just charged it yesterday and it was fully green. And I think this battery is like one of those batteries. Look, it's even puffy too. Like you charge it fast, it dies fast. You charge it, it charges fast, and then you use it and it dies fast. So I guess we're gonna have to start preparing our goodbyes for this Leon lithium ion polymer battery. Oh, and the other big ass battery that was giving me a hard time. Fuck, man, just took 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get rid of my struggle. 2 darn minutes. That was not a lot. I used to get paid $5 an hour. Wait, hold on. So if in 2 minutes I make, in 1 hour I make $5, in 2 minutes that means I make, holy shit, thinking too much. Help me out in the comments, brother. Oh yeah, we're bugs. You can call them computer bugs. Remember, we are computers ourselves too. Anything that processes anything, even with your vision, that's computing. Even in your dreams, also, that's computing. The clock is like practically our brain in essence, like in the same and different form. Like if it transformed, like the idea of the clock would transform into the brain where there would be a clock that would exist in there, you know? But don't want to think too much. Okay, I think this is hot enough. I'm trying to tell you not to think too much. Man, I'm the one thinking too much and having a hard time. Anyway, let me get this thing rolling. So I'm at 107 degrees? How is that? This thing's been fucking. Oh, whoop, let's see. You know, one thing I didn't do was tying up the glow plug. Boy, it was tight. But one thing I didn't do was make sure I was not flooded because maybe that's why it broke. So I didn't do the flush out. Hold on, we can call it the spit out. You know, I gotta put the anti-facial. Even though I'm 6 feet away, still gonna catch my face. So let me see. Is it hot enough? Turn it over. Should be. All right, we need more fuel. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the. Okay, we have problems here with my. Again, it shouldn't be this ouchy. I'm gonna have to. I'll do it later. We're not even giving it more than 20% throttle. So, where was I? Give it fuel. Now I wanted to spit it out. So I can see it. There I go. Here's the mist. I can see some mist. Now I'm going to put everything back. Hey, turn this off, brothers. Just start charging the other one. Help my glow plug, brother. Shit. It's something different. So I need one set to. Well, it just depends. You know, like I can't flip it over. It's fucking tight. It's tied up on the exhaust port, and don't want that shit to come off or break or bend something. Too sensitive. I mean, not sensitive. I'm just being careful. Very cautious. All right. He's spraying shit on us, bro. Oh man. What kind of shit? Is it dog shit? Maybe bullshit. It has to be bullshit. No wonder we're always talking about fucking bullshit. You know, it's always about the collective. It's always about like, like how can I say this? Like the word of mouth. Not the word of mouth, but the rule of thumb. Whatever goes, goes, and whatever is understood and comprehended. Like for example, what is your what is what is what is your definition of a woman? You know, now there's so many definitions of a woman. You know, what is your definition of a nitro RC car? Is that what I'm trying to say? Hold on, bear with me. Okay, we're at 162. That was the head button. I'm on high. Let's get a little high. 139. Beeping? Yeah. You're plugging in the other one. Yeah, that thing is a little inflated. The other battery. Wonder if that's indications of like, hey, I don't feel good anymore. So yeah, okay. Maybe at the end we'll just have it plugged in all the time. Yeah. Reminds me of bad endings. But okay, anyway, ever let's do this. Start this thing up. I think it's hot enough. Y'all think I'm hot enough without shirt? Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. I couldn't wait to say it. I couldn't wait to say it, brother. All right, here we go. We're on. Whoa, whoa! You are cheating on me. What the hell is going on? Oh man, y'all hear that? I don't like the sound of it. I forgot to time these things. The rotostar plate. You know, a lot of times if you put the wrong rotostar without shimming in right, you'll bind. So I'm making sure I'm not binding because I tightened it up more. I remember I used to have these things loose so it doesn't get binded. And then once I start it, I'll tighten it up or I'll take it off. I don't know what I used to do, but it was just a coping mechanism, I guess. Whoa, whoa! You are what? You are not starting? Oh, yeah. I hope it's not the carburetor getting stuck. Okay, we started. Give me back my goat choice. Hear that? I didn't mean it. Somewhere. I haven't figured out the fucking. I haven't figured out the cat's tail. Hold on a second. that was cold. That was cold. I thought I had this thing on. It wasn't on. I wasn't even on it. Oh, man. Disaster. Documentation. Typical documentation. Rich and loud, brother. Rich and loud. Here we go. Hold on. Let me all the parts are pretty loud. What you hear is just mechanical parts. In 40. Make the hole bigger. Put more air in it. Hotter air. Freaking thing's too small. In the air gap. Gap. Type feel. There we go. Give me a. Oh, my face. 199, 211. Oh, shit. I think we're good right there. Okay, let me restart it and give it some pulls. Because we're at the point where we can give it pulls. Turn. What? My gap is too short? Should it be? Think we broke in more already? So I need to look, I need to lean it out. Let me start first. Oh, shit. It's cooling down. Right. What the hell? That fancy already? well, fucking thing that's holding the cylinder head. That's my fuel line angle extremity turn. With a configuring leg. The hell's that? Oh, it's the ratchet. Scared the shit out of me. Okay, so my gap is still too small. In that case, now we'll fix. Meanwhile, I want to fix. Go, where'd it go? Where'd you go? Fix the angle of my arm. Did I have it off? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, man. Alright. Usually you can hear it when you're pushing too much against the servo. Oh, looky there. You can damage it. Alright. Start it. See. Yeah, my gap is way too closed up. Let me open it up a little. Side 15. See if that works. Does. Super rich.
It still has too much compression from like the machining, right? So I can't accelerate it too much because the amount of fuel it needs is gonna damage. Like that much compression, you need at least to match up the air fuel ratio besides engine and compression. And it could be too much damage stuff. Hydro loss. I don't know if it gets to that point, brother, but it seems like it because I haven't stole it. That's one complete turn. That's one turn, two turns. And then over here it's saying, well, right here I think it's from factory. But I loosened it up a little. Because I have this thing up too high. Just to get it. Heat that altitude. Oh, the fuel. You almost got out of fuel that time. Another Schumacher, yeah. Rascal. With XTR wheels and tires.
So the Rascal wheels, I managed to get 62 out of them with the G3.0. Now we have bigger wheels with a 21 from 18 to 21. And I can't wait to see what this thing does with these wheels, brother, because yeah, we got 62. 62 with the G3.0 that it took a replace because I wanted to go faster. Is it not hot enough or what? Yeah, we're hot enough, man. What the think? I have no trim. That's what. Oh, and plus everything it's all mechanical sound. You're not gonna hear any internal combustion. Maybe just like the vibration of it, but everything's outside. All the noises are outside.
next. We got more specials coming up. Yes, what's up, brother? It's good. Oh, Chester Angel. You got the welcome, brother. What's that? Yes, sir. You very right. Get the rascal right here.
Oh man, now that it turned off by itself. Yeah, this is the Rascal brother. I'm finally giving it like a little bit of beans, just a little bit for now. Um, but I gotta keep this thing running rich and loud, brother. I mean, not loud, but rich and well, the mechanical sounds are kind of loud, brother. It kind of worries me. You know, I don't hear the engine running. Don't hear the noise. I hear noises. I mean, not the noise from the combustion. I don't hear the pops. Oh, that's outside. And yeah, that scares me how it sounds. Look, listen to this. I was earlier. I just replaced the drive of the rotor starter that connects the driver of your rotor starter right here. The dog bone. The dog bone part. Yeah, I don't know it. I know there's a name for it. I just don't know it. But I replaced that because it was broken, man. Man, brother, I thought it was the thought my one way bearing was broken, or that it broke the connecting rod, or something, something for giving it too much heat. But now we're on the good. We're on a roll. I think that's why it broke because I didn't have enough heat. That's why I broke that rotor starter. We didn't have enough heat on it. But you know, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Me breaking the rotor starter. I'm just gonna say, look, I was thinking it was broken the whole time. But I'm seeing that it's now making the same noises too. You know that pin that's going over the rotor shaft? I mean the starter shaft inside the engine. And I looked at that also. I looked at the walls at the surface of that, and nope, there's nothing wrong. Everything's clean. Everything is right where it, like the scratches of the pin is right where it needs, you know, right there on the spot. And luckily, I guess luckily, no, I don't think luckily. I mean, but I'm sure it was because, like, I'm sure it was it was the piston for being not hot enough. Because look, when I took off the rotor starter, the back plate, and the whole thing, the starter shaft, I tried turning over my piston and it wouldn't turn over. So I'm assuming maybe also I I didn't see any more damages where it showed that maybe the starter pin popped out, but maybe it could be. Maybe they popped out for some reason. don't know. I just think that type of fucking mechanism is pretty big fucking failure. Like, like it was always the best way to do it was just to do it like the 21s, you know, with a pin, like everybody else, with the little pin drive that goes in there to the starter shaft. What's up with the starter shaft being flat, right? I mean, it was pretty okay. Maybe I wouldn't be I wouldn't be the expert to say anything, but what the fuck? What if it falls off when it's fucking running and you're fucking hauling ass, right? All right, let's start this thing. Yeah, it's concerning. This is concerning. Listen. Oh crap. That's horrible. All right, let's give it a couple pulls. I'm going to run the fusion, but they much forgot about the Mother's Day. Oh, yeah, I still have time. I was trying to let everybody know, man. I'm late, lagging. Yeah, I was trying to let everybody know that I was lagging. I'm still not done with the 28 fusion. Yeah, so I guess I'm not gonna say I'm glad you didn't run it, but I'm glad I'm not. I don't know. I try to explain to everybody how I'm gonna feel pressurized when my feet are running because I'm gonna run my 28. No, not for competition. Don't think because of that. But just because see somebody else gets their 28 and runs them. Like Joey. You know, Joey. Oh, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. But I'm sure somebody watching has a fusion. Fuck, what's he on? Where are you missing it? Oh, we're good. 197. I think we're building up heat. I mean, we had heat. Not being cooled down so fast like the fuel. You see how fast it comes down right there. I have a transmission in the car. I'm going to start it. Northeast, I'm about to get into my speed. Mister. Whoa, whoa, chill, chill.
Are you good together, Remo? Nice, brother. Ryan.
All right. All right. Caught it on time. Got a question for all of y'all. Never seen this before, but there's a bunch of flakes. It's not flakes, but it feels like it's like some kind of plastic. Would this feel, the Sidewinder feel, would it be old enough where you get flakes? Have you ever got that, Nitro Pip? Because it seems, well, my bottle doesn't have flakes. The bottles don't have flakes, but the fuel tank had flakes. Maybe from, I don't know, but look, it's weird because it's finding its way out here, all the way out there, and then it turns into like some kind of material. I gotta show you guys. Let me see if I can extract some out of it. No, let me see if there's any of it, any buildup in there. Because it's fucking weird. And then I grabbed it and I touched it and it felt like, does anybody know? I have not. I have a bunch of old stuff I'm running through. Oh, you have it? Okay. Yeah, so it must be my fuel tank then. Yeah. Oh, Pimp, did you see what I did to my fuel tank? I'll show you right now. I don't know if you saw it last time. I don't think you were here when I showed the 28. Let me get this out of the way. Check it out. Um, I went back to the RC10 fuel tank because the stone filter in there is a lot bigger, better, cleaner, shinier. It looks like it's made out of gold, but I'm sure it's made out of brass. Also, oh, here's the deflector. Also, I changed the cap because it was a cap the whole time. Um, the RC10L thing doesn't have cap on top of the. I mean, it doesn't have this valve on top of the cap for the fuel. For the pipe. Same thing. I noticed that they did on the Rascal. I didn't do that to this tank. Somebody has did it before. But look, this is the first version of the RC10L fuel tank, and the reason I know is because it has that axis. Unless Schumacher used this for a bit, and then switched off to getting everything redesigned. Because here, let me shed some light. Because this is a passageway for this goes connected to the pipe, and then you have your fuel line connected to the carburetor, right? And this one right here has three connections. So don't know if that's from factory or somebody else did this. With the RC10. Don't know if that's that case, one or the other. But the new RC10 fuel tank they have in associated, they don't have the same stone filter. This one's better, different than this one. This one looks like a battery cell, right? And that one looks like a fucking like a garlic inflamed battery cell. Like a large battery cell. Or like a inflated. Whatever they call that fucking process when they're burnt out. um yeah, you might want to do that, brother. They're the same size cap. It's the best thing to do. Also, the tension for the other spring on the RC10 is not the same. It has different. You might want to use the same cap. The only thing you want to do is because the end of the cap sits differently on the other fuel tank. This one it sits. I mean, the end of the spring, it sits directly like towards the fuel tank, the point of it. So what I did, I bent the tip of it so it can sit a little flat from the fuel tank, right? You see that right there? So I did that so it wouldn't puncture it because it's in an angle. And don't know why it's that, man. It should be the same fuel tank. But if you use the other one, the other cap's spring is way different, and there's no way you can hold that much tension on it. Like I was saying, I think the engines that the RC10L ever used, or even I have the new fusion tank. Think the RC10 is better. Yeah, yeah. That's what I think too, brother. You know, and all you need to do is just change the fuel cap that has the valve on top. That way it doesn't shoot fuel. Because that's what I try to do also. Use the existing valve and the I mean the exit. The valve. We call it valve. The valve, right? Even though it's made out of plastic. So that thing right there. Here, let me get closer. So the valve right there, that thing right there, it was where the fuel line was connected. It goes to the fuel carburetor, and that valve right there has a stem that goes almost all the way to the bottom. And I cut it, and even though I cut it, it's still submerged underwater. So that's what I'm trying to say. Your valve can't be submerged under fuel because it's gonna send fuel back to the muffler. And it works great, brother. Man, I wish I knew ahead. I could have done it. Maybe I should send some just in case you don't have this cap. I'm pretty sure you do. All the fusions have it. Oh no, some fusions have a different type of style of fusion. Check it out. Check it out. This one's different. I don't know if it's older for the 21, but this is the original one. And these are good too. I mean, these are the best because they have a baffle on the bottom and on top for the fuel, right there. It's one on top, one on the bottom. And does this one have one? No, this one just has a. I'm pretty sure that these 21s have like a regular one like that with just a single baffle on the bottom. And the 28s, oh man, you need two. You got more G forces um, um, involved. More G forces. Yeah, I've only seen like three. Also, what I've seen, if you haven't seen it, I haven't showed you. I have six different type of cylinder heads. Anybody collect cylinder heads? This is one of them. That's for the Pro 21. This is another one. And then I have other ones, a regular one, then a black one, a chrome one that's made out of fucking gold. Oh, I'm just kidding. But no, there's a lot of versions, brother. Like I was saying, there's one with the Pro 21 that was geared to 80 miles an hour. Like it says on the box. It says 80 mile an hour. It doesn't say optional gearing. It just says 80 mile an hour. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's where they get you, right? You buy it and later you realize it's only 60. It's fast. I've tested the Pro. I've never tested the Pro 21 with the 80 mile an hour gearing, but I want to. I didn't have any interest because I just wanted to put a 28 regardless. Yeah. But I got a 21 and waiting to run them, brother. I just don't think it's should run them there. I don't think I should do that. But let me get this one broken in just in case.
It's gonna be. Hopefully, we can get more people to pull out their fusions out of the shelf. Right? That's the purpose, the sole purpose of spreading nitro to encourage you, motivate you, make you, inspire you in every way. Make you, not forcefully make you, but you know what I mean. They make me. You guys make me without even making knowing it. If you have a channel, I'll watch the channel, and then most of the time I won't finish watching it because I have to get up and start doing something. Not doing something that's not related to nitro. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm watching somebody do drugs, and so I go and I have to do them too. Monkey see, monkey do. That's me. So, but I've been hearing, brother. I've been hearing. I've been hearing. Most of the times, I don't know. The TV kind of knows what I've watched and what I haven't watched. So I know sometimes that I've noticed that your video will go off, but then later it comes back. I think right about around where I started working on this. You know what I mean? Or I stopped paying attention, but it was still running on YouTube. But whatever. Hey, yo, that the pimp, that freaking. I want to see. I can't wait. Ooh, ooh. I can't wait to see that rally car run, man. You didn't even show it. What is? I didn't even see if it was a GT. You said it's a Kyosho. Off no, no. You said Kyosho. Either way, you didn't show it. You didn't show the inside of it. That's okay. Hopefully you do that tomorrow. Pretty badass car. I like the body. I thought it was pretty small, like a 1/8 scale. It's bigger, right? Put your front tires turn like a drift car. I want to see the dragster run. Oh yeah, the Kia Kyosho. Oh, you already ran it? I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. But no, 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 not that one. The other big old rally car. The one from today was the little 4x4s, right? Yeah, I gotta check, brother, because I know I saw one today and I'm confusing myself. I like to be on the right page. So today was the your updates where you didn't run any, but you had two videos. That's why. Ah, yeah, you had two videos. The one with the Kyosho truck, the wheels. Yeah, you didn't run that one either. But yeah, I saw the rally car. That's the one I'm talking about. That rally car is freaking badass. Is it a 2-speed? Looks like it's a 1/7 scale. Yeah, that match force. Oh yeah, I remember how you were running in the freaking parking lot, man. That thing shortcut gears. Dun, dun, dun. That thing was like, I mean, short ratio. Like, you know what I mean? Freaking hit the 3-speed on the fucking parking lot. That shit was badass. That shit was quick too. This shit moved. It moved like it seemed like it was like a little 1/10 scale. I saw that thing. That thing was crazy. Yeah, I just reminded myself of that. I mean, you did. I I couldn't remember, but now I did. But okay, am I hot enough? I never checked the pitch on this piston. I'm gonna run it. Forget the pinch. I mean, let me see. Should I? Yeah, I should. But no. Let's just run it. Let's just run it. Let me hear it. I wanted to pull out the plug and check the pinch of it. See, look at the thing already charged. These things don't charge in 5 minutes. There's something wrong with it. It's funny too.
Yeah, that rally. That's the one I'm talking about. Oh, it's a 110 scale? What? I'm gonna have to wait and see tomorrow if we're on the right page. Because I'm sure that thing was big. Maybe it was next to a 116 scale. That's why it started large. And you're close to it. But I just saw the body. Alright, we'll see it till tomorrow. Alright, this is what we have with this. Alright. Put you in a better spot. There we go. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. And let's see how that works. I've been trying to tell you about the CRTs. Oh, hey, do your CRTs those little mini 112s? I have a Pico RR, a brand new one. I wanted to show you later. Maybe I'll show you right now. Yeah, let me show you right now. Because right now because I wanted to show you. Maybe I should send you pictures. That way I don't get anybody else enticed. Nah, yeah. Let's wait till later. I'm sure I can send you the pictures in a bit. Okay. But I got this Pico that I am not using, and I know you are going to love. But anyway, let's. And my question is that Pico 12? Because this Pico 12, you know that shaft, it's a lot thinner than a regulator. Let me see. I'll measure it right now in the bit. Let me start this one. Maybe let's piece this out. Get the shaft back out. That way you can know about it. And anybody else has any knowledge or info, move the chair. But a standard shaft, remember the small block on the other side. Let me get this thing out of the way real quick because I'm kind of, I want to know if anybody knows, but I want to share also. Spreading awareness. Okay, here we go. I believe this is, this A12. Yeah, it's A, yeah, that's the standard. Let me get my okay caliper. New engine. So it's weird because look, this Pico has it's a 3-port side exhaust, but it came off my bike, and it's not the size of a Toki, and it's not the size of a standard shaft. I'm pretty sure it's a little smaller, so I'm gonna measure. I think it's like 2 millimeters smaller. Yeah, I knew it was smaller. So this one, the standard shaft, where you put your collet, right, and the flywheel, it's what 7 millimeters, right? About 7 or 8. I'm not sure. My thing is off, like by one. 7, 7. Okay, so there's 7. So there's 7. Then this one has to be 6. Yeah, I see the 5, 6. Yeah, this one has to be 6. Not 5. I don't know. It's 6. 6 with the pilot shaft that also has this has to be 5 for the bearings, right? Yeah, so that measures 5 right there. So we got a 6 and a 5. And then it looks like it was chopped off. So because they didn't have the nut that goes originally, because I'm wondering if these engines are specifically made for the 112s. You know what I'm saying? Like the Losi, little ones, the 116 or 118s. Or what size does it have? I'm not talking about the Losi 10. Oh, I'm so confused with the Losis. But I know the 112, the 12, the peak, the one you showed on the video today, is are they like the class? That's what I'm looking at. The type of class, right? Because you got the point .8 class, which are all the Tokis, and you got other classes. But this one, I'm wondering if it's like a replacement for one of those little tiny ones. And I'm wondering too if you can use the same regular collet. I'm pretty sure you can. You just cut the gap to have a bigger gap and just squeeze it more, right? That should work. The only thing is that you're gonna have to probably not use a really heavy flywheel. But like I'm saying, these I don't think it came off my nitro bike. My bikes they have a slide carb, and the Thunder Tiger bikes they have a rotary carb. And I'm not sure if they have a slide carb also that you can like just change it. But yeah, I want to show you that one. The other one I have on my other nitro bike is a F SF09. It's the brand. It's like it's they also designed the engine around the bike. Kind of like saying they asked the manufacturer to print out and put the name of the bike on it because it's a Pico 509. Yeah, Pico 509 on the floor 509. SF 509. Yeah, it's a Pico SF 509. And I don't know if the manufacturers just printed it out like we used to print T-shirts, on the screen, or is it etched? I think it's etched, and I don't think it's like a particular design. I mean, particular model engine, like a specified with with unique specifications, different specifications than any other ones. All right, I'm gonna shut up and let's start this. Uh, Got you an angle, yeah. One break in, and I'm going to start on my damage. I'm gonna try to get the transmission on with the engine. I have to sort out that engine problem because one of the engines that I'm using on the twin, freaking don't know what I did to the one that was on there. I think I sold it. I don't know. Can't remember. And maybe I'm using it on the other one. But the one I have on there was shutting off on me. When I had it running, it shut off on me, and I don't want to keep dealing with that. I think it doesn't have any compression. The Kyosho bike has a weird sized engine. Um, well, they have to be small, don't they? So they can be nimble. That way they can maneuver and not tip over easy. Like my bike has a .21, and that thing just tips over like blah. Pretty cool, but
I need to get those low fees, the Pro Moto freaking sliders, and that thing's gonna be set. Okay, where am I at? Right here. Am I too close? Oh, too close, huh? There you go. If you're just tuning in, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I think the Hanta virus is gone already. Hopefully. I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just laughing because I was looking it up earlier and it just kind of, I was like, really? I looked up the definition of a Hanta. And I was surprised that it had nothing to do with anything they talk about. But I think I got it. All right. Let's see. Anyway, well, never mind me. If you don't, if you can't if you not understand, but if you don't know what I'm saying, it's okay, brother. I am sorry. It's okay. It happens most of the time. Not trying to be funny. Okay, I think this is hot enough. Coño, hey, tengo que ver con tu tía y tu tío lo va a llevar a un lado. ¿A dónde? No, lo voy a llevar. Líjala, está toda llena de chile la tarjeta. Este, mira, si me habla Benito, si le puede echar un rete de la lavandería de ahí, del pollo loco a su casa. Ay, ya está ocupado. Oye, siempre, tú siempre estás ocupado y yo sí me tengo que levantar temprano a llevar a tu hija. ¿Ah? Único me quiero hacer un favor. ¿Puedes o no puedes? Dímelo. Sí, sí. ¿Va a dar para la gasolina? Claro. The disrespect. I am busy, man. I'm like on the clock practically too, man. What starter is this one? I think this is HSP, brother. Rich, do we need to lean it out? Probably. Yeah, this is a HSP, I believe, brother. Might be mistaken, but I'm sure it's an HSP. Oh, that sounded harsh. Oh, come on. Come on. How much going with 22? 193. Nine. Oh shit, it's pure.
Woo, too late, brother. Too late. Alright. I gotta bring this thing back online. Hold on. Don't burn my tire. Those are new. Look, they still have the molding. Love is finding its way in here.
We're almost done with the fuel tank. Let's bring it. Whoa. You got a kill stick. You can pick it up nice. The rest of the feeling. Here we go, here we go. Chill, chill, chill. Coming, 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 brother. Keep an eye on it. Right there, right there. Shoot, 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 shoot. Air, air, air.
There we go. We caught it on time before it went berserks. Berk Rosh. Rage. Rosh. Rage. Prime. Alright, brother. Damn. That was awesome. Well, not really, because look, now that I'm fucking trying, I'm just gonna skip it. Because I keep asking myself, every time I do a break in service, how do you break this in one day? Even though if I was out there in one day, I wouldn't have enough time. I don't get it. It's just me, brother. I did break one in one day. You know what happened? I called the seller. Told him, no, no, no. Oh, I went back to eBay, looked for a piston and sleeve replacement. But anyway, I don't know, brother. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Don't know. Don't care. But now I feel like I'm nurturing these. I feel like a veterinarian, like a engine doctor. Don't know. I think that's what I feel like. Maybe a engine therapist. Hey, look, listen. The engine. I can't wait till I check it out and show you the insides of it, because I mean, for those who remember it, or remember me saying, at least, that it was pretty bad. It's pretty bad how, like, when I rechecked it, I realized, and that sucks, because I remember I did check it the first time, and I did kind of like not worried too much about it, because I didn't think I was gonna use it. Hey, now things changed. Pit Pass one, he's ready to go. Well, not really. Um, that weather, brother. Oh, and also, yeah, consider that, pimp. I mean, like, I'm gonna do one, see if I can send one out to you, just in case you don't have the appropriate spring. But you can always use the same spring. I might be over exaggerating about the back pressure. You know, maybe there's too much pressure going into the fuel tank that's gonna pop open the fuel cap. Right? You never know. But maybe if you put it long enough fuel line, do what Traxxas does. Maybe get away with just one run at a time. But like I really thought, like, I don't know what I was thinking that one day. Um didn't check through it. I think I was like, I don't know, but apologize, pimp. Heavy work on it and shit. Kind of embarrassing. But I mean, look at the bright side, brother. We get a better fuel tank. We get to pay less. Because if SchumacherRacing.com came out with SchumacherRacingCars.com, if they came out with the fucking fuel tank, if this had still had some, I mean, they would have it at MSRP, right? But it would be a little bit expensive. But I think this is the best way to go, brother. With this fuel tank, like, um, I can see where my tune is. My tune hasn't changed. The length of it. No, no. Look, I'm giving it 20% throttle. Usually, your fuel, your tuning if you have too much compression and you're in a hurry of bashing it, I mean not bashing it, but man, why they choose that word, right? Bash. You're gonna bash it against the curb. Run away. But ah, but anyway, like I was saying, man, if you're in a hurry, like like I don't think you would want to do that to this engine. Be in a hurry. But I'm probably over exaggerating, you know. But I know when I saw those marks around the sleeve and all that, you know, from starting. I think my calculations or whatever it is, my theoretical guess, I guess, isn't theory a guess? No, an idea. My idea is that maybe they didn't start it with heat. They just started it and bam. Cause look, you start a new engine with its freaking settings from factory. It's going to be lean. You know, it's going to be a lean because there's too much compression. And to comprehend this, nada compresión, nada de comprensión. I tried to explain it the best way. It's easier, you know. Earlier I broke. Look, when I started the Rascal, I know I was hitting that thing up, but I know that on mode one, on level one, on on low. Let's just call it low, right? Low or high. That's low. That's high. I had it on low, and I know that on low it doesn't get the engine hot enough. Look what happened. It broke the fucking starter shaft. Luckily, it didn't break the one-way bearing. And that sound, it's still from that pin. It shouldn't be that loud. And I had that fucking engine hot. Not when it broke, but afterwards. I kept having it really hot. So my best guess is like for that engine in particular and this engine. I mean, this is an RTR. It comes like this out of the box. Maybe this a a special kind of machining. You know what I mean? If anybody knows what I mean, well, you know what I mean, right? Like a special kind, like where it's not so tight. There's more work into it. Kind of like hooning a sleeve or like doing some machine work, more machine work, kind of like modding the engine, right? I'm assuming they have a different type of clearance, right? Different type of programming to program the machine, you know. But then this type of way where it's tighter, you know what I mean? When it's not an RTR, it's an optional engine. Maybe that's where they make it tight enough so you know it lasts longer. Probably more material, less material has been removed, right? And I mean, I could be wrong, brother. I could be wasting my fucking time, but so far nothing has told me I haven't broken any engines. The only engines that ever broke on me was the ones that I bought already from well how they came, and I just tried to start them with no fucking heat. But other than that, brother, damn, I'm not kidding. I'm fucking, I'm like, say fucking dumbfounded, confused. Yeah, we call it confused, not startled or amazed. I'm fucking confused why I haven't broken one. You know, my LRP is almost full of shit. It's almost out of nothing, you know. But not the 32X. That thing is fucking strong. The LRP 32, that thing looks fucking bad. It looks kind of like this one, like if it was mistreated. Enough from the inside. I gotta show you guys the inside. It's cooled down. It's cooled down. Ooh, yeah. I'm glad we got We got the MIPs in the building still. I was so afraid of using something else. I used to be afraid. No, I'm not. I was watching Nitro Addiction yesterday about how tight it is. Like put it in there and they get stuck. Well, I think that's what's best, right? Well, not really. If you're like doing a bunch of screws, but like, I mean, these could get a little bit tighter. They always feel best. I mean, I like it when they're tight. If they get stuck, yeah, I might get angry. But inside me, inside my heart, it's like, yes, this is what I want. You know what I want? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Okay, these things are out. That's tight. That's good news. Still warm and tight. Put it evenly up. Maybe if I calm my nerves and take it easier. So we only have one shim. What the? There's another one over here. Two more. Nice. Yeah, for some reason I thought thinking I was gonna be missing some shims. Important. Alrighty. Now let's see what we have here. Y'all wanna see this? Look. Oh, that looks awesome. Looks better than before. Anyway, first, let me grab my tools that I need so I'm not reaching over. Shit. Get a technical foul. Well, that's reaching in. We gotta turn off this thing. Automatic fucking disqualification. Yeah. Forgetting to turn shit off again after you're done. Doesn't stop. The Omen. Talking about the Omen, brother. Freaking. The other day I was watching somebody. They're like, man, you gotta be careful what you watch, brother. The other day I was watching a YouTuber from the UK. Don't want to mention his name for respect purposes or whatever case may be, but he started saying about how he was gonna quit, and on that day, I heard about the virus, Hanta, and then I found myself in some kind of fucking situation. Man. Y'all saw that? It went up. Anyway, it went up. Oh, y'all saw that? Oh, you can't see it, huh? So check it out. Once you're done breaking in your engine should not push this thing up. This thing's still warm. Oh, so that to me is gold. That to me tells me that I got not just the privilege to cure my engine, right? Because we're not talking about breaking it in no more. We're talking about healing it. Healing my engine because I really cannot imagine what it went through. I'm not exaggerating, brother. Maybe I am. But look, I'm glad it's still popping out and it's not just like going, you know, when your engine goes, that means you're done. You know what I mean, right? You spin it over with this thing and it just goes, and then you don't hear no like pressure going in or out from in there, right? Because you can still hear it. Like, let me show you. Uh, we're kind of oily, so not worried. Um, you hear that? You can hear it pretty loud there, like little pops, right? But once your piston is like your sleeve is done, it just goes. It doesn't pop, but you can hear it just go. Telling you that there's no more compression. No, and it's so and it's only normal. It's what it's supposed to do because it's not making any friction in between. You know, there's a tiny amount of friction. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Look, it even brings it back down, which doesn't mean anything, but still. It wasn't like that before. It's a little bit smoother. You know, it was tighter before. But once it does, I can turn it over without it popping the sleeve. That's when I'm done. And a lot of times it still pops there when I still run it out there. You know, but you just got to be careful not running it all the time, especially lean. You know, the only reason why I believe a lot of times like my 28.8 Nova it still has a bunch of compression is because I'm running pretty rich. You know, not too lean and with heat because that starting point, you know, could it's like it's like I would imagine if anybody would want to wake you up in the middle of your sleep and tell you to go run, all cold, you're gonna get aches, right? Like, especially me at my age right now at 40, I'm starting to get like, cause you don't stretch and shit, you know, and you don't warm up, you get like discomforts, you know, pain, and it's weird because I remember I didn't have to stretch and I was fine all day. Now I do. But that's that. What else can I tell you about that? Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna do this not on the live, maybe on the live. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a couple more on my own time, and then when I'm ready to go bring this back on the live, I'm going to be able to just have it sitting in the background. You know what I'm saying? And just give it an eye. But for now, you gotta like watch. I have to watch. Well, not really because I already leaned it out. You know, that's what I'm saying. One complete turn can make a big difference in your engine temperature, and you don't want to have your engine make heat from friction, but from the combustion. That heat. I don't know if anybody ever measured, or I don't think I ever heard anybody measure the temperature of that combustion, like the average temperature, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they done it on a particular size engine in the car. Like, oh, I don't think I've ever even seen anybody do that shit. Like, measure the temperature. How hot is a combustion? Internal combustion, an explosion inside the engine. Well, it's not an explosion, it's an implosion. You know, combustion. A controlled explosion. Monitoring. Okay, so that's that. Now I can move on with my life. Who is my life? This twin. Huh. Twin, twin, twin. I was gonna put it back together, brother. Talking about my Savage. Oh, I didn't put the screws back on, huh? Oh, dummy. I was about to set it and forget it like that. You don't want to do that shit. Right, Viv? Oh, man. Set it and forget it, brother. Look, give me a sec. I think I need a breather because my back is somehow killing me. For some reason, the hantavirus is also affecting people's kidneys. And it's saying that. Why am I talking about this? Oh, because I think that's when my waist started hurting a while ago. So this shit's been going on for a while then. If that's the case, hope you guys are doing good too. I mean, doing okay. Oh, shit, man. What? You know what I mean? I hope it's not because I mean I was thinking it was because of me drinking too much fucking coffee, right? Hey, what's up, Two Line? But I don't think so. The fucking well, now I don't think so. Now I think it's part of the global extinction of human and mankind. Human and mankind. Yeah, because they are trying to kill everything human, mankind. All right. Give me a second. I'm still tying this thing up. There we go. So I was gonna put my transmission back together, brother, but I was like, nah, I can't. I can't work with that monkey metal, brother. You know what I mean? The input gear and the drive gear, they have to get out of there, brother. And I mean, it broke once. They chip off. They snap off. They're old. They are prone to just crack because they have too much space inside of them. You know what I mean? They're not too compact. Monkey metal. It's not even forged. It's not even hardened. It's not even if it was hardened, it's still cracked. I don't even know if he can harden this fucking monkey metal. It's more like um printed. I'm pretty sure it's similar to printing because you got a bunch of melted dust. Well, you can see holes in them, brother. You know what I mean? Like a sponge, smaller than a sponge on a microscope. Meaning there's space in between them, inside of them. You can't obviously you can't see it with the naked eye, but all right. Anyway, but you know, but drivers. So, until today, not today, a couple days ago, China came through, and I got my new idler gear and drive gear. Blackened, like blackened. No, I mean hardened, hardened. Did I say blackened? Well, they do turn black when they harden, like steel, right? Am I wrong? What's good, Maxa? Oh, what up? Oh, how you? Oh, Tune Line. Yeah, I welcomed you, brother. Hope you're having a wonderful day, brother. Nice day. Wondering, Pimp. I saw Pimp's video earlier. Did see it was raining. I don't know if it's still raining, but hope y'all get some rain. I mean, don't get rain soon. Like out here, it's like nice and no clouds. Oh, what am I doing? Holy shit. Shit. Oh, I didn't want to take this out, but fuck it. Do I have to take the whole input shaft out? Yes, I do. Yes. It has a C clip, huh? All right, brother. Let me get this thing off. Let me go get my drink and freaking get ready to do this. No. Oh, whoa. Flying fish. I always like to do the hard parts first because I'm all wired with the coffee, so I'm more focused. And then when I come back and do the chill stuff, all fucking baked up and shit, chilling, doing doing it like the iguanas in my village. All right, so this thing had some rust in it, brother. What's up with that, right? You know what I mean? Unacceptable. I mean, good thing we caught it though, right? I mean, it only makes sense with the humidity, right? Inside that fucking container, it's a little humid. But who knows, right? What am I? Look, however fucking rust got there, it shouldn't be in there. That's pretty bad. Oh, I see where it came from. Monkey metal. But anyway, I'm not saying that the stuff that I got for this now is any better. But hey, look, it costs more, and it's called heavy duty. Plum soul. Just kidding. Hold on. Wait, I'm not kidding. Hold on. I'm not sold. Not yet. One. Get it, mother. Where further this month. Okay, got it. One came from Shane Sang, and another one came from Shane Sun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to be funny. Shang Zhen. Shang Zhen is the capital of Shenzhen, right? Hmm. Yeah, I'll look it up later. One thing's gonna tickle my chicken brain. I think it's on the package. On the package. Oh, this one says Compton, California. Ooh, we caught him in the lie. They all have um kind of like drug dealers. You know what I mean? Like the cartel, they have little all placed everywhere. So when you're ordering it on eBay and it says China and you have to pay China prices, but it's already here. It's been here the whole time. That's cool. That's even better, right? I'm not. I mean, I am laughing, but I'm not complaining. It's just surprising. Been complaining lately, thinking it's part of the Hansa. All right, let me see. Put this back on. Am I gonna want to put WD-40 on this just in case, or some kind of coating, just in case? So rust prevention. Yeah. Let's put some graphite. Hopefully, I don't have to press this down. With oh yeah, we're gonna have to, man. What the damn? All right, let's see what can I do. Okay. So much shit right here. Hold on a second. I think we can use a different view. There we go. I'm gonna have to go on the device and press this down because this thing needs to be pressed. Yeah, that's fucking weird, man. Come on. Come on, China! I don't want to bang it. Should we bang it? See if it just doesn't stay. Bang it with the rubber mallet. I don't have one. Then I gotta bang it over here. The on the leg, on the leg, on the leg, maybe on the vise. Hey, hey, it's going in. Yeah. All right, a little bit more. I'd like to show you guys what I'm doing. I should just have the camera on my forehead, huh? Ooh, fuck was that? Went sideways. Yeah, it's not working. It's gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna. I just fucked myself up. Ow, that hurt. Ow. I got a steel storage drawer like your craftsman's toolbox, and the edge of it fucking got me on my back. Pretty painful. I'll live. I mean, I'll survive or keep on surviving. Let's see. Feels like I'm trying to make something. And it looks like pretty white. So I gotta gonna press it. I should have used a shorter. No, I gotta use this socket. Snap. Shout out to you if you were done. You ever done this? You have an easier way? I'm sure there is an easier way. I gotta find an easier way. It's like I'm trying to use ancient tech. Okay, this did not work. It did not work. Did not go further in. Needs more. I'm gonna give it more. Don't worry, bro. Let's give it more. What? It doesn't want to go anymore. What do you think, brother? Did we fuck up? Look, put it on right. It's the only way it can go. Can't go on the other way. Where am I gonna put the pin, right? The C clip goes in there, but I gotta bring it in further in. It doesn't want to go further in. You think we gotta heat it up or what? We gotta heat it up? Let's heat it up. Let's see if that helps. Because look, I can see it right there. And it doesn't want to go in anymore. Well, it probably will. If I break this, do I have another one? I mean, if I break this, I'm just concerned of the shaft. End of the shaft. Yeah. I don't want to smack it. I'm going to heat it up. Hang on a sec. Yeah, that sucks. That's unfortunate, Mr. Lazo. Oh man, which side was I using earlier? Wrong side. Okay. We'll put it in the middle of the vise. That way we don't have any um, forces coming in from a different axis that can access mine. Okay, let's see. Spread it out evenly around. Make sure you put on some gloves ever. Oh, I think I need to heat up the other side too, brother. You know what I mean? I'm going to. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hurry, hurry! It's hot. Middle. Damn, all this work. Okay. I saw it go in a little bit, but I don't think it's enough, brother. Oh man, I don't think I am doing this right. Should have slid in already. Does it have enough room in there? Might probably not. I put a bigger one. This one looks like it's going to work because I feel like it's like hitting something inside, preventing it from sliding more. Probably not. It went in more. Not all the way though. Hold on a sec. There you go. That's cricket. And that's hot. Oh, shit. Looks like it's a little low. Now it's cricket. Oh, that's hot. All right, let's see. Please don't break. I've done too much in it, bro. Doesn't want to. Holy fudge. How are they? How the? Could it be for the 25? Is it the wrong size? Hold on a second. Yeah, because I don't think so. Look. Um, oh, yeah, I can see right there. I'm going to change the other one. This one. This one. No, this one. It fits perfectly. It should. Let's see. On the C clip. Yeah. Yeah, the C clip rotates. It's on there. Yeah. Yeah. Might have to take that one out and clean it. Or just leave it like that, right? What do you think? Should I leave it like that? Will it come apart? Cause you gotta put it on the C clip. Look, this one, it's already on there. And it fucking feels and it looks great. It looks plastic, huh? Hardened steel. It's not binding. Huh. It has not come down enough. What if I bang on it? Let me try banging on it. Hopefully I don't break it, man. I mean, hammering it with the hammer. Ah, negative. So I gotta get it out and I guess do something about. Came out easy. Cleaning it. Uh, Hold on a sec. Yeah, it could only go one way in. And I can see how tight that is inside there. I'm gonna have to like grind it off. Let me show you. You see that? You see those nicks right there in the corner? Tranny part right there? That's from it pushing down material. Here, let me get closer. That's from it pushing down the material. It wasn't there before. And that's from these edges hitting it right there. So I'm thinking grind this part off or this inside. I'm thinking this inside. What I'm gonna do is hopefully have no charge. It's probably too big. Um, Hey, oye, yo estoy trabajando. All right. Trying to get me on. I'm busy, man. Look, there's days when I'm not busy and you guys are just chilling. Turns out my life, only when I'm busy, people look for me. Hey, I'm not busy all the time, dude. I'm not kidding. Pretty fucking weird, but I'm gonna move on. Moving on. Where's the fucking thing? Oh, shit. I'm just gonna grind off some material if I can. Just get a little. That little part, cause of that little bit of material just be messing up my stuff. I'm trying to look to the right. Yep. Nowhere to be found. This is just. What it says the damages? There's no damages. It's just miscalculations. What am I gonna do? I don't have something really sharp to just get rid of that corner where I like push down a little bit of material, because that's like preventing it from going all the way down. Sure it is. One more attempt. One more attempt. Oh, that's my kid. Dude, this is. Hey, sí, espera, unos 20 minutos. No, si tanto quiero un rato que se espere. Jesus, man. Your friend's dad shows up to your work and tells you he needs a ride. He's 40 years old, doesn't know, can't take the bus stop. All he needs to do is just get his clothes, go down the street. That's ridiculous. Um, they ruined my day. Thank you a lot. Look, listen. I'm going to log in some other day. I'm just gonna stop here and turn everything off. I'm a little fucking irritated already. Now I don't want to continue with the live, so you guys can like get infected by the irritation. Anyway, brother, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully tomorrow's another better day. Seems like the day doesn't want to get any better. All right, brother. You have a good day, and thank you for tuning in. Later.